Yo, good evening. Yeah, I didn't even know it was my partner anniversary. Kind of cool. How are you guys doing? You guys ready for Global Lab notes here in like 3 hours, I think? Yep. Watch, they're probably gonna nerf training. Dude, training's so good. So good. What up, Mouse Man? What did I eat for dinner? I ate, what did I eat? Like breakfast for dinner. I had like eggs, bacon, stuff like that. You don't see a horse on EO? It's because they know. The EU people know. Yeah, I've ran into one person so far. What? That's what you have in your fridge? You have 5 eggs and a tuna? Oh, that's what you had. Okay. You almost got the one bill horse? Nice. Yeah, I've caught I think I've gotten 3 one bill horses so far. Or 1 bill plus. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, what a moon glider? Yeah, Moonglider, look at my horse I caught. Or no, not horse I caught, but horse I leveled overnight. Hold on. No, this is Alfie's fucking fake market horse. Where did I post it? Was it in this one? Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that sexy thing I leveled overnight. It's so good. Yeah, horse training's really good. Do I buy the crop? Um, you could buy it or enhance it if you want to gamble it. Did I already catch all the horses over here? Why do I keep a helmet in the inventory? Because if you type I think exclamation point wagon, um I sold a wagon on accident. So now I keep a helmet in there. Oh shit, we just got a rare horse. Oh shit, is it gonna be big money? Let's see. Well, if it's low level, we'll level it. Said boosted ass. You and Jagger so boosted. Jag's loving it. But yeah, I sold my wagon. That's why I put a helmet in there so it can't happen again. Because I'm pretty sure, I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure if you have something in the wagon, it'll give you an error saying you can't sell it because you have something in the wagon. Yo, what up, wishes? Hello, hello. Nice music, thank you. Harmonies are finally almost 25 mil. We're trying to get some silver so I can buy spellbounds. I already got, I have 1,000 harmonies on the market. So at my special 25 mil price, they're getting there. You can skip feeding sugar. You can, yeah, but it's like random. You don't always skip it. You just have to press sugar and then R. So sugar R, and it didn't work that time. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Doo doo. But yeah, horse training's really good, Moon Glider. Like, it's definitely better than fishing. However, you have to actively catch horses, right? So it makes sense for it to make more money than fishing. Because fishing, you don't actively have to do anything. You just throw out your pole. But yeah, I think I made like 5 bill overnight. It's so amazing. Oh shit. You ready, Alfie? It's level 20 too. Ooh. Another bill horse. Nice. Stop telling everyone training's good. I mean, training's okay. It's all right. Training sucks. Yeah. It's really fucking bad. They should buff it. But I'm going to keep doing it. You should do cooking. Cooking I heard's really, really good. Yeah, what up, bunny? What up, what up? They should go grind, yeah. Go grind. Grind and fish. Exactly. Yeah, to buy all the harmonies. We need 25 mil harmonies. And then alchemy will finally be good. I wonder how good bartering's gonna be when that comes out. Bartering could be Pog too. Like, I hope they buff bartering to at least 2 bill an hour. Do I have a null? No. Yeah, it is. It probably is annoying, Bunny. You also have to think, though, you might want to think of like, because once the gather treasure item comes out, more people are going to be gathering, which means potentially more gem frags into the market. Because, like, people who just do utensil and they just live on the utensil, they're going to become gatherers. So that's something to also consider. Like, conks could come down. And if they do come down, then fishers will probably come down. Do you see Ghost got banned again? Did he? For what? Yeah, what up, Magica? On YouTube? How's it going? Probably for streaming 24/7. Twitch is probably cracking down on the 24/7 streamers. Twitch should honestly just ban those channels. Ban Asmongold's 24/7 stream. Ban PewDiePie's 24/7 stream. Just get rid of all of them. You got one of the lamp pieces from a T6 Imperial today? Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get two wagon treasures. Because I want one to put on this one and then my AFK one. Just in case they buff it. Because they could buff it later on. I'm thinking, you know how people will have like multiple Karaks? They'll like leave one Karak at like Velia, they'll leave another Karak like sea monster hunting, and then like another Karak at I forget what it's called. What's the area where you get the most coins up here, like north? Like they'll leave a Karak up here. Yeah, right here. So then they can just do this run. I'm thinking about doing the same thing but with wagons. And I'll put wagons at every horse training spot. That way, if someone takes a certain area, then I can just swap and keep catching on a different wagon until PA fixes it and makes it to where spawns are 5 minutes. Can't made it. Um, I can transfer it. Like I could put the wagon in the stable and then transfer the wagon over. But then that takes time to get the wagon. I don't mind if I have to buy, like I'll buy like probably two or three more wagons. Mm, mm, mm. We're almost Guru 27. I think I saw a rank 1 trainer on NA. He's Guru 44, which is insane. He's so far ahead of everyone. However, he has like no fish levels, no cook levels, no gather levels, no hunting levels. So he probably just rides horses every day and just AFKs the game. I got to do farms soon. Yeah, that's how I got all my treasure pieces though, was just imperialing like T6s, T7s, T8s. Or not T8s. T8s I always would sell. But T7s I would imperial. That's what you hope. They're not just gonna let every material go to min price. Not how the economy works. Do I have the steed piece? Yeah, I finished mine. My wagon's done. In this global lab notes, we have finally announced 1-1 Imperial. However, we think 1-1 Imperial might not be enough to help out with the cook market. We apologize to the players that have been making only 1 bill an hour cooking. The 3K cooks are destroying the market. Therefore, instead of 1-1 Imperial, we will do 2-1 Imperial. So now you can turn in your whole contribution times 2 per day. Bam. Meat gone. Bottlenecked. Very hard. You level the T7 to Imperial it? If it's a rare horse, yeah. So I only keep the T7 rare horses. If it's not rare, then I don't keep it. I will sell it or Imperial it or sell it in the market. Speaking of, I need to actually go put a horse on the market. I sold a couple yesterday. I think I sold like 6 horses. I bet the buyers are super annoyed though because they have to go through all the fucking way overpriced horses on the market. I don't think I have any that sold yet. Nope. Why do people buy horses? For the T10. So if they want to go for T10 and they don't want to catch horses, they will buy the horses so they can get their flowers. But I'm assuming from a buyer's perspective, they're probably buying the cheapest horses, like T6s, and then probably moving on up T7 and then T8s. Did we just swap? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Or no, we didn't swap. Just happy-go-lucky catching horses, yep. We just caught a 1 bill horse blue. It's pretty nice. No way to get fern root supply. Yeah. I wish they would let us sell the celestial things or let other life skillers craft the T10 thing and let us sell it on the market. Overnight leveling just T8 horses. T8s or rare horses is what I do overnight. Did I ever do my Krogdala? Yeah. Yeah, I have my Krogdala. We're really boosted on T10s. I think I like 7 tapped one of them and then like 5 tapped the other. And then we got the free T10 as well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, what up, Eric? Do I breed them? Yeah. The T8s I will breed. T7s I don't breed. PA hates me, never that lucky? What do you mean, Jag? I'm freaking sick, IRL, not cool. What are you sick with? Like stomach shit or like sinus shit? Or like, yeah. You need 2 dream horses for 1 respective mythical. Yes. Yeah, you need a male and a female T9 to make a T10. So you need 6 T9s. Really, you just need, I think, 4 because PA gave out a T10. Oh, on the T10s. Yeah. How many how many of the rare horses, Jag, have you found? I've probably found like 3 really good ones so far. Do I think Duvinkern's too crowded? Um, Probably not. I don't know. If Couscous was here, he could tell you because I think he catches horses over there. You caught 3 total. One over 1 bill. I use the forest path wagon. So if you type forest right here, which soon they should be easier to get because they put it on this seal thing. Shakatu seals. Wait a minute, did I catch the horse that was all the way in the back? I don't remember. Yeah. You never know which horse is worth leveling up. So T8s are worth to level up because you'll get like anywhere between like 3 to like 500 mil overnight for the horse. And then the rare horses which you'll know they're rare by their either their coat or how much they like sell for. Is there any other option to get the wagon? You can craft it as well over in Grana. There's probably a YouTube video someone's made. So if you don't want to wait for the pre-order, you don't want to wait for seals, you could craft it. I think it's like dailies or weeklies to get it. I know, right? I hope the farm change is coming out too. We'll see if it's this week. What are the farm changes? They're doing 20-hour magic seeds. So now you just have to farm once a day. You don't have to farm like 4 times a day. And they're gonna buff the byproducts and the mats. $71 orders for the wagon on EU. Damn. Nice. Yeah, the magic seeds are gonna be really, really good. They'll be so good. $128 orders? What server are you playing on? Essay? Damn. You got an Imperial horse. What, the steed? Imperial steed? Nice. Hell yeah. Good luck. How many are you just gonna level one overnight, or are you gonna wait till you have like, or try to get a bunch? Man, I gotta stop. Yeah, you just have to get the Imperial steed to level 15. Level overnight with hopefully special horse. Ah, okay. They should put a pity on the Imperial steed piece. At least like 40 Imperial steeds. Oh, it needs permission. Here, do exclamation point trading. It should give you the link. Yeah, and then you can just make a copy of that one. Yeah, what up, active fishing? Yours is 37. Shut up, Alfie. You got yours one tap. All right, so you're actually two out of 37 because you didn't count your hardcore one. So you were average, mister. Because 2 out of 40 is average. On the hardcore, yep. Oops. Yeah, no problem. Happy New Year's. Up, there's a guy that just swapped here. Fuck you, my horses. Wasn't there a horse over here? Oh, I think this guy caught it. Let's try one. How do you harness all horses? There's a button that you press says unharness all. What a fucking waste that account is. You could play it whenever you feel like it though, Alfie. Hardcore BDO. Like if I ever get bored with regular BDO, I can go play hardcore too with you. Mm, Man, I fucked up these channels. Pete's probably like, what the fuck? Well, that one rare horse we caught made up for all these terrible horses. We gotta get Gamma Harmony on the market at 25. Because if they announce Geifen and Murmok, woo, there's gonna be a lot of people buying Gamma drafts. Yeah, I think I already did these horses. I guess I could load Global Lab Notes just for whenever it comes out. Or never mind, I'm already on it. Mm -mm. Yeah, we fucked up these channels. Try channel 4. Channel 1, 2, and 3 are like fucked up. How long's horse response? Like 45 minutes. They need to reduce it down to 5 minutes. Maybe that'll be on Global Lab Notes. We are changing the horse spawns to 5 minutes. We realized that it must have been really annoying swapping channels to catch horses. Just make it even better? What do you mean? The grinders will look at this fucker, dude. Get the fuck off Kama. These are my channel. If you're not channel swapping, you make more money. No, you wouldn't make more money. You would make the same money if you were to have perfect channels. So it's not that you make really this guy's I don't even know what this guy's doing. He's riding one horse at a time. People would just kill you for your channel. Why would they do that? There'd be plenty of channels. I would just swap. Three, two, one. Wow, that dude's really doing one horse at a time. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Alfie needs to get good. Still don't have that new training XP storage leveling. Yeah, we don't have it either. I don't even understand it. It doesn't even make any sense. Imagine they remove mushroom vendor. They could. You know what they should remove? The strawberry vendor. People would like panic. What if they do this instead? What if they get rid of the marketplace? Like they make the marketplace not exist anymore. So then everyone has to do everything themselves. What if they do that? Like there is no marketplace anymore. So grinders will have to life skill because they'll have to make their own harmonies, which will be so funny to watch. People would quit because they'd be forced to do stuff, probably. I wouldn't quit. I would keep playing. I think it'd be fun if no marketplace existed. It'd be cool if they did that for BDO. They had like another server that just had no marketplace on it and people could progress it. You use it on the horse you want. If it's like that, you could level up any horse at will. Yeah, it's just a really weird way to level. Because what people will probably do is they'll just ride whatever horse overnight, and then they'll just feed the XP into other mounts, and then just keep the same horse and keep doing it over and over again. It's a win for horse tamers, especially if you caught level 20 or below. Max out the profit. Like save the XP for the rare horses. You think that's what people are gonna do? I do think they should get rid of the vendors though in Calpheon, because then it would make strawberry node and grape node very valuable. It also would make paprika super valuable and like, and then people would do herb crates. Those would basically be the trash crate method. You'd have to gather them. They could get rid of purified water nodes, or no, not nodes, vendor as well. Yep, there's people, dude, there's people trying to take my Kama channel. What is this? Where does Wagon go? He literally just swapped. Why are people up at fucking 2 in the morning? What is this? There's a lot of Jordans that do DGen hours. Nah, I think these people aren't NA. I guess I could go do my farms while I'm waiting. Did you even see how many AFK fishers in Velia? They're supposed to change fishing and make it to where you can fish anywhere. It's only 10:58 PM or AM for you, Armageddon? PM. Surely life skill buffs? Yep, surely. 1-1 Imperial just around the corner. I haven't. I should be doing the Pika thing, but I haven't been. I should be doing bosses too, and I haven't been doing that either. Yeah, yeah, I know. They probably also delayed the farms because the stacking seeds, surely. And then I can finally free my warehouse. Yeah, so much opium in this channel. Who are we kidding? They're gonna buff grinding. That's all they've done the past 2 years. Just buff grinding. Fuck it. Fuck life skills. No, I think horse training's good. I think the changes are good. The only thing I would change about this is literally 5 minute horse spawns. And that'd make horse training solid. A solid update. Pre-owned armor, tool, 1-1 Imperial. Increased mastery cap would make me a happy boy. I know, right? Actually, no. Pre-owned armor would not make me happy. They gotta fix the current market before they increase supply more. I would be pissed off if they increase supply more. Be like, what the fuck is PA doing? Now you can get 3.5k mastery. So now instead of 60k meat, you can get 90k meat while sniper hunting. Literally, meals would go straight to min price. Life skill trash loot. It's interesting because they said they're gonna break away from the current way it's set up, and it's probably because they're having issues with like balancing everything. Like training and grinding are real easy, right? You set a price for the horses, grinding, you set a price for the mobs. Like grinding's super simple to do for money an hour, but um, cooking and alchemy and processing, that's way more complicated. Like I think what they should do is they should just buff cooking and alchemy and make it so good that like people have to change like what they're doing. Like they can't just keep grinding circles. Does Paleolitics include rare drop in the silver per hour or just the item you're gathering like meat blood? So Paleolitics gathering is not updated. You don't want to use that at all. Yeah, they should merge all the servers and have one central market and then do life skill changes. But I know everything would burn and crash if they did that. Yeah, EU would literally shit on the entire central market. They'd be like, oh yeah, cool, they're merging the servers. Now I can liquidate everything. And they would just start min listing like literally everything in their storages. You got another 1.5 bill horse? Grats, Jag. Does Agris work on Hedgehog? No. Agris just works for your first drop. Man, so far I haven't caught any rare horses. It's been probably like an hour since we caught that one bill horse. So where should I look for silver per hour numbers instead of lytics? So lytics is good for cooking, alchemy, and like processing. But gathering, you're gonna have to record your own data. And same with hunting and like training. Because it's different based off what class you use, so that's why you can't really put it in BDalytics. Because for example, if I gather sap on a Musa versus a Guardian, like the Musa is gonna get way more mats than the Guardian. Other people don't have 28 Musas. Yeah, that one guy's Musa army is insane. It's from the home channel. So you went on one, two, and three? Oh shit. What am I at? We're almost 80%. 80%? Bam. 8009. Yeah, you can buy the meat. If you ever buy something, you just have to put what price you're buying it at. So, for example, or not Garmoth Pedialytics. So you said organic feed, right? So if you buy meat, right? Like I have the prices 16.1 and then 25K for milk. And there you go. And then if you do get it yourself, you can check market. So right now, going to get the meat yourself is only 300 mil more an hour. Going to see. Yeah, you could go do C server. Just type the same thing wherever you buy the meat at. Yeah, a lot of the money is in sharps for gathering. It's probably like 70% of your money. Yeah, they did that to control the sharp market. So as more and more people go for their splendids, there's going to be a giant surge of sharp spot. And they probably delayed it for a month to give time for people to prep for it. It would be like 5 bill an hour. Yeah. I still don't like gathering though. I don't like why all the money is sharps. Because like way back in the day, we used to gather because we wanted the materials. Because the upcraft is where the money was at, not the sharps. How would I fix gathering? I would buff cooking and alchemy. To where gathering would then bottleneck. So I would put like I'd probably put like 2 times the demand in alchemy and cooking. And then it would just bottleneck gathering. So you would have a reason to go get mats. And then your money would be in the upcrafts. Now it's frustrating. Yeah, the market is frustrating. That's why I'm catching horses. Because this isn't stressful at all. This is basically like grinding. You don't have to deal with the market. You got one horse out of 4 servers. It's more active than grinding. That's true. Horse training is more active than grinding because there's no AFK phase. Like, see, I have to keep moving around and swapping channels. I don't get to just sit here and do this. And then silver just coming into my inventory. That's true. You cleared some T6s. You found one of the new T6s. Nice. I'm sure they'll buff spawns if enough people bitch about it. Yeah, you can turn in the blush leaves now. Gathering should make good money. If it was bottlenecked, would it not be bad money? No, it's so uh basically you want the demand of the upcrafts to be stronger than the supply. And you want the supply to be based off the player base. So like for example, sniper hunting. There's more hunters than cooks. So there's too much supply, basically. Like there's so much meat that goes to the market that it sits, right? But if you put demand in cooking, for example, this wouldn't sit. So if there's twice the demand in cooking, this would be on pre-order. And then you would go hunt, and then this would make really good money. So that's why this market's so toxic. Like you see these dumps. So up, dump, up, dump. The reason it's like this is because meat sits. So it's very toxic market. There's no steadiness, which means there's not enough demand. That's all this means. And it's in tons of markets, right? If I go to oils, same thing. Tons of crashes, tons of dumps, tons of pumps and dumps. This is because fruits sit on the market. Right, not enough demand. But if you increase demand, then it'll bottleneck the pork, right? Then this will get bottlenecked. And then this will be way more steady. So it'll be stable. It won't be like fucking ridiculous. Pump dump, pump dump, pump dump. Pump dump, pump dump, pump dump, pump dump. Is your market on any crashing all the time like on EU? Yes. I should be buying mats for cooking, not gathering everything. So, basically the items that sit, yeah, you should buy them. And then the items that don't sit, that should be what you gather. So for cooking, for example, it'd be like you should go gather scorpion meat, snake meat, and lion meat. You shouldn't gather like red meat. Do 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 do. So basically you just gather bottlenecks. And then the stuff that isn't bottlenecked, you either can buy or you can do that activity. It's basically optional. Right. They can go two routes. They either can increase demand, which will bottleneck the gather mats, or they can decrease supply, which will bottleneck the gather mats. Or they can create so many activities that then not as many people are doing that activity. So, like for example, um, they just buff training. So now maybe less people will hunt or less people will gather. So maybe cooking and alchemy will get better over time. We're also about to get barter buffs. So maybe more people will start bartering and then less people will hunt, less people will gather. So cooking and alchemy should get better over time as PA buffs like other things keeps creating more activities. It just takes a long time because so many people are still cooking and doing alchemy. Yeah, barter buffs. We get a T6, T7s. Second place alchemist decided to hide their levels. He's coming for you, loser. Uh, that's funny. He's coming for your ass. Am I still on here? Or did I fall off? Okay, I'm still in here. Cool. Rank 90, guys, for total life levels. Hunting's all that matters. You're gonna get past Aragarth out of nowhere. There's gonna be a dude, he'll turn on his website and he'll be like G80 hunting. He'll be like Aragarth, catch up. Uh do XH point life levels if you want to see that. You can also add yourself. Or add people onto it as well. It also keeps track of like grind levels as well. So if you're like a grinder, it keeps track of gear score. You can even look up people's accounts too on the website. So like for example, I could go to um like say I wanted to go to this rank 1 dude from Japan and I click on him. I can look at what he's pushed. So he's G62 gather, he's G42 fishing, he's G66 hunting. And then I also can look at all his characters. So he has a level 66. And these are all his characters. Oh, and his gear score. So this guy doesn't grind at all. Either that or he sold his grind gear. And he's already 600 CP, 578 energy. It's a pretty cool website. Do you know how many free slots we have in Krogdala for training? Like in the stable slots? How many stable slots you have free? What do you mean by that? You've been keeping track of his mastery. He or she gathers PvE sometimes going by the website change, so he or she would have to change their habits to get ahead. Mm, got you. Yeah, they might just be doing alchemy for like money or something. Or doing it for like the, yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously they're doing it for money since they're that high of an alchemy level. Mm, 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 mm. Can you catch more than five horses? No, five's the limit. So you could put four on the wagon and then one extra. Mm, 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 mm. They should just buff processing in general. Processing's so slow. Like I want them to come out with a mini game for processing. Is it worth it to get the Venice Seal costume? Is that the capture rate one? Or is that the pay to win training outfit? Um, I think it's just XP, right? The pay to win costume. I think it just speeds you leveling, that's it. So I would say it's probably not worth it. Well, he's talking about the training pay to win. I don't think he's talking about the processing to storage outfit. Let me look real quick actually and make sure it's just XP. What is it like training? Yeah, so it's just Mount XP, so it's basically for AFK horse riding. So if you want to level up horses overnight, it's for AFK riding. We need 6 slot wagon and gold tier gear 150%. 6 slot wagon? Just make the treasure item give 6 slots. So you have to get the wagon piece. And if you get the wagon piece, then your your wagon turns into 6 slots. It extends the wagon or something. Yeah, or they could come out with a 6 wagon. I still think the treasure item should do something else that gives an edge. What does it do? It just makes it to where your wagon doesn't run out of durability. So your wagon can go forever, basically. Do you think it's a good idea to make processing auto move material to storage? That way you can process forever. Um, I want them to add that, but I want them to also add a way where you can active process. So I want there to be like 2 different options or 3 different options. One where you can active process, like a mini game. 2, you can semi-active process. And then also have the option where you can do it overnight into storage. But I think the overnight into storage should be monetized. And the mini game should just be in the game. So they could just make it like a, I don't know, like a $15 item, $20 item. Yeah, the treasure item is useless, pretty much. Yeah, unless you're like, unless you're away from your computer for like more than a day. But the only thing that sucks is your gear still dies. So like the durability will still go down, like on your wheel and stuff like that. Yeah, even if it's branded, it'll be about 75% dead in a 8 hour period. So it probably lasts maybe if you brand it like 12 hours. Gosh, it's actually kind of hard to fucking see. Where's the sun? Yeah, they need to add that to Space Cobra. They'll probably add it, but it'll be like 2 years later. Actually, what they should do with sailing is just make the change. So then people can they can like a- level AFK sailing while fishing. Because you know how you can like fish on your Karak? So just let people fish while they AFK sail. So you can earn some money. And then just make it a monetized thing. Do, 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 do. I think G Labs is in an hour and 15 minutes. Man, so far I've only caught two rare horses today. And I need four at least before I go to bed. Or, well, four total. I'd like to get like at least seven. I also don't think I've caught a T8 this whole time. Or no, I think I did catch a T8, but then we sent it over to Nampo to put on the market. Nice. Is that your only one so far? You need three. If that's your first one, three more? You got this. I of this. Basically, you need four of those to get the treasure item. You weren't even grinding to get it. Did you just buy horses and Imperial them? Yep. That's the fastest way to get the treasure wagon piece. If you wanted to farm logs, where would I recommend? I like doing a snowfield timber. And then he can take the snowfield and he can chop it into crates. Central market maintenance today. Wonder what they are going to change. Ooh. They're taking off the fucking cook meals. Surely, right? 1-1 Imperial. Or maybe they're taking off all the farm shit. They're taking off all the seeds, I bet. Or all the farm mats. Alright, guys. Farm buffs are coming out. Decide whether you want to still sell your mats or not sell them. It does not make sense. They are not announcing 1-1 Imperial on the ball. Yeah, no, they're not going to announce it on the ball. I'm pretty sure last time they updated Imperials, it wasn't on the ball. They didn't even talk about it. They just did a patch note that was like, we're buffing Imperials. These are the new system. It's all because life skillers don't matter. Yep. Well, I mean, basically, I mean, if they don't want to listen to our opinions, then you either your option is you either quit, right? Because you're tired of waiting for them to do something. B, you go do something else and then just neglect doing the other activity that's terrible, like cooking, for example. I mean, that's basically what I've been doing. Like, whenever I level up cooking and alchemy, I don't even sell the shit. And I wait until it becomes good. Like, for example, harmonies, right? If I go to harmonies, so I'm selling them at 25. This is my order right here. I got 25 bill, just chilling. But I'm not going to sell it here. 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 I'm not selling it, right? Because this is my sell point. But for the past 3 months, look how horrible the alch market was, right? People were selling it for like 20. Too many times they give us what they think we want. Right. So basically, what you could do, Bezu, is either just hold on to it and just wait and focus on something else while you're waiting for your prices. That's basically what I do is I just wait for the prices that I want, and once they hit it, then that's when I sell stuff. And if it crashes again, then I'll just leave that order there. Cause it'll sell eventually. Harmony's 1920. I think base harmony is 1922 on NA. Yeah, ours is like 19 or 18, 19. Do I buy Elixir of Adania? I still have elixirs left over from back when I sold Adania Harmony, which last time I sold was when they like first initially launched. Like I sold them for 32 mil each. This was like right when they first came out. That was the last time I sold Harmonies. So it's been like what, like 8 months? Or no, because the market did pop up for like 4 days, one before Adania came out. I also sold Harmonies on that day too. So if I go to like Garmoth, I can show you the points where I sold my Harmonies. So I'll look at like Demi Harmony, for example, and we'll go out a full year. So wait, this is EU. Let me go to NA. So this was the last time I sold Harmonies, was right here. It would have been the middle of August. And where are we? We're like December, September, October, November, December, January. So it's been like 6 months since the last time I sold Harmonies. And we sold this peak. Let me go to Kama. And it's the same thing on like Kama. I sold Kama right here on this peak. And now Kama is almost there. So we're almost back up where we were. So for literally like 5 months, the market was trash. And now we're at the good selling point, the good area. You sold at the lowest price. Yeah. That's the thing with the market is you have to time it. You have to sell it at, or at least that's how I play. I'm super patient. I'm probably too patient. That's probably my weakness, is that I'm too patient. You don't have patience. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like 90% of BDO people. Thank you, Ashen. Waiting for that max arrow on harmonies. Maybe in 2029, harmonies will get to max price. Your items didn't sell for in 5 minutes mid list. I'm sure there are people that are like that. Kama's going up, yeah. Kama Harmony will increase in demand when Geif and Murmok come out. And then Demi will probably increase in demand as well. Yeah, because Stars End when that releases. But you have to think about where the majority of the player base is. And I would say the majority isn't end game, the majority's mid game. So Kama will probably have the most demand. Either Kama or Demi. Honey, if you had some immortal human harmonies, would you sell them now or wait because they could potentially or could hopefully going up again? Um, Human immortal? I mean, ours is max, so they're worth selling. What are they on your server? These channels are always fucked. I need to just skip 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you said on EU. Yeah, what's the price on EU? They're on 237. Are they profit or no? What is best to level up alchemy? Um, I would say elixir spamming. Mm, mm. Basically, you just buy traces, buy everything. Wait, how do I flag up? It's like Control F, or is it Alt F? How do you flag up? I don't know how to flag up. Alt C. Bitch. You kill my horse, I kill your horse, bitch. Alright. Oh, here he comes. Nope. See ya, bitch. Wait, how do I exit? Alt C. Alright, there we go. That's what he gets. For killing my horse, you get your horse killed. He doesn't even have a guild. What is this? Jordan griefing a guy and bro, he killed my horse. He deserved it. T6 but gold icon I sell. Yeah. Yeah, you can still sell it. Let's see if he went to channel 5. Horse PvP, yep. So alt or alt, you said alt V? Or no, alt C. Alt C is how you do it. Okay. On EU, there are profit. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, if it's profitable, then I would just sell it. Because it might not come back up. Plus, a lot of the time, PA will flood corrupt oils. And then usually the price will go down if corrupt oils crash. There's too many pre-orders on Immortality. Right. So right now, yeah. But PA will probably dump Immortalities, probably. Or didn't they say actually they're adding it to the Star's End and stuff? I'm pretty sure they said they're gonna add corrupt oils to that grinding spot. So it'll probably come down once that spot comes out. Yeah, so what I would do, Ash, is I would sell them before that comes out. Because once that comes out, they'll probably dump. Yeah, no problem. Because all the grinders that grind that area, they're just gonna dump them, not knowing like what it goes into. Like all the alchemy grinders will keep it, but that was a warrior too, Alfie. He was too slow on his fucking warrior ass. And I always play the fucking rat classes like Musa, Dracania. Still not going up. Yeah, people probably dumped all their oils because they know it's probably gonna flood. All right, I think we have like 55 minutes till global lab notes. Do, 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 do. All right, what's our training level at? We are currently 84% into Guru 27. $55 minutes of disappointment. Pretty much that's how every global lab notes has been. Still on the grind, yeah. Still waiting for PA to fix life skilling. We're in the waiting room. I'm probably gonna get to like 860 gear score by the time they fix life skilling. You have to pause your horse grind until people stop doing it. Or yeah, or they just change the spawns. All right, we have an ad break, so I'm gonna go take a break real quick. I haven't taken a break yet. Let me see if there's horses here. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back real quick. All right. Let's see if I sold any horses at all. No. Got a Bissell for Sakraya, probably Treeds for Kama, Dekia, and Immortality for Adania group spots. Better sell your Frenzy drafts. Oh yeah, Bissel's will probably drop. Yeah, I think PA is just trying to create so many different markets by bringing down prices. Like if Abyssal drops, that'll be another market. Oh wow, there's a guy that literally just came to this channel right when I swapped. Why you can only tame two? Is your horse or is your wagon full? Is there a chance to get T8 horses on every spot the same? Yeah. There's no like special area. Ooh, T8. Go, go, go. Or no, T7. You can't ferry the celerities. You should be able to. Or at least fiery celerities work. What am I missing? I'm missing Villa. Wait a minute, is my Villa expired? It is. We have 13 hours left on this cake buff. What's our training at? 85? I really love your streams as a life skiller beginner. This is better than any guides out there. Thank you. Yeah, I try to make guides. Just because life skilling has so many, so much information. All right, I'm gonna go grab Villa real quick. Maybe that's what will be on the global notes, Earth. 5 minute cooldown on horses. And maybe they'll change the spawn times on shells for underwater. And truffles. Imagine 5 minute truffle seeds. For spawn times. The best underwater gathering change they could make is remove it from the game. Nah, I like underwater gathering. It's different. It's not for everyone. You think the alchemy stone changes on a global lab? Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna give out the prices since they're changing all the prices. Or it could be farming, it could be the new grind spots coming out. Barters reset at 1 a.m. Or at least on my time. So it would have been 2 hours and 20 minutes ago when barters reset. And it resets at that time every day. Which level I sell Imperial Horse? 15 plus. On EU, barter resets at 6 a.m. So for EU it would have been like, yeah, or actually, does it do it at the same time as NA? Like 2 hours, 20 minutes ago? What's the spawn time on horses? 45 minutes. It's correct, 7 a.m. CET. Okay. Oh yeah, family fund. True. Yeah, and primordials into fail stacking. So yeah, we'll probably get that family fund change where everyone's money's gonna go up per day. So basically, this is getting reworked to where you'll get even more silver. So if your thing's full, you might want to collect it. Your if this thing's full. Yeah, it's a lot more. I think you can earn upwards of like, isn't it like 200 mil per day? It's like 10 to like 20 times more silver, I think. Yeah, so it's a pretty big silver injection. Now we just need Imperial buffs. Come on, PA. Imperial buffs. And then we're really gonna watch stuff rise. How much silver an hour do I get doing horses? At least 2 bill an hour if I have no channels taken. I would say it's at least 2 to like 2.5 bill an hour probably. And then if you sell certain horses on the market, it buffs the money an hour. And if you ride horses overnight, it buffs your money an hour. So horse training probably makes like anywhere between 2 to like 3 bill an hour. But it's all active. You don't get breaks like grinding. I'm gonna start comparing grinding with cooking. I swear, grinding is like the closest thing to cooking. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that much silver per day. Like I'll get more silver, but my combat fame's pretty low. I think most combat people have like like anywhere between like 8 to like 10K. The people that grind a lot. Oh, we got a T8. So we'll probably level this guy overnight. Unless he's already level 15. Nope, he's only level 10. So yeah, we'll level him up. So basically the T8s and the special horses we keep to level up overnight. And then the rest we just sell or Imperial. Or register them to the market. Why Portaferia? I like it because the stable's right next to the horses. But this spot's also the most contested spot because of that reason. I actually want them to move horse spawns closer to the other stables in the other areas. So then Portaferia isn't as contested. Do I sell them every time at level 15? I either Imperial them or register them to the market. How much have I made so far today? Um, so I rode horses while I was working today. When I came home, I made about 3-ish bill. Or no, 5 bill. 3 bill from the horses I rode over while I was working today. And then 2 bill from horses I was selling on the market. So 5 bill when I came home. And then so far today I think I have like 4 horses already ready to level up for the night, like once I go to bed. And I think I've made like 7 bill so far today. Plus the horses all level overnight. So made about 7 bill, I think, in like what, 2.5 hours? Do you press sugar button and are you at the same time to anim? Yeah. So you press sugar and then R, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like this time it didn't work. You can use mouse to move. Yeah, I know. I personally don't use it though because I think PA should probably fix it. Whoops. You can, yep. You can catch coursers. Yeah, I know. So basically do this and then you hit control and then right click the horse and your guy will suck to the horse. Yep. Yeah, horse training just got buffed like a week ago. It's really, really good. Definitely recommend it for like new players. It's probably the best activity you can make as like a new player. Do 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 do. Like cowboys ride a horse while catching a horse. You used to be able to only catch one horse. You would basically catch a horse and then you would ride like a T9 or a T10 down to the stable. And you would have to do one horse at a time. Then they changed it where you could put horses on wagons. So now people ride wagons. How does the painting work? The treasure item thing? So you have to grind that spot and you could get a paint drop, which allows you to grind any spot. And it'll give you the treasure item to that spot. So for example, say I go grind Ash and I want the merchant ring piece from Ash. You'll grind Ash, you might get some Ash paint, and then you can grind anywhere with the paint on. So like for example, I have Piliku and Sulfur. So if I go grind like say DSR, I can turn on this paint. And then I could get the Piliku piece. at a DSR. I think it's a lame system. I personally don't like it. I think they should have just made it like you could just pick a paint of whatever treasure item you want and then go grind a different spot. If they're going to leave the paint system. Or they could just get rid of the paint system and then people have to grind the spots. Oh, you're saying like ride on one horse and capture a horse, and then the horse just follows you, and then you go capture another horse, and then you bring back all the horses. Have I caught any coursers? Yeah. Yeah, we caught a one bill horse. I think near the start of my stream. Yep, you can catch horses that have all the skills. Uh, Anywhere from levels 1 to 20. No, life skilling's horrible, Flowing. You should grind. It's really, really bad. I recommend grinding. Damn. Yeah, processing tough bread. No one's buying my T7 Corsair 2 to 3 bill horse. Yeah, no one's gonna buy that. You have to Imperial those. You can't sell the special horses. Yeah, no one's gonna buy that. It's the same thing on NA. There's tons of people trying to sell them. Half value only, yeah. But people will buy the like regular T8s, T7s, stuff like that. They're just not gonna buy those special horses that are like already a lot of silver. Have you done a lot of catching flowing yet? Or no? You've done like 2 hours? You can get some juicy horses. Like this was my horse flowing, that I leveled up when I went to bed. This was the horse I leveled up. It was like a T7. Like you can get some really juicy fucking. If you get those special horses, level them overnight. Not even 100 bill. Mhm. Freaky Flower Dough is where the money is at, my friend said. Freaky Flower Dough. Did we get the new Gather Treasure? It hasn't come out yet, but maybe in Global App Notes. That's what we're waiting on is Global Notes here in 17 minutes. Is Hugh Hopper ever going to come back to BDO? He's probably waiting on content. Like, more gear to go for. If I had to guess. Horse training's for people that like Pokemon. We gotta catch them all. Horse training reminds me of bartering back in the day. So the cool thing with training, or the cool thing with bartering back in the day was bartering made like 200 mil an hour and grinding made 300 mil an hour back in the day. And the cool thing with bartering was that it didn't require any gear. So you didn't need Manos or anything. And now training has become the old barter. So now like training makes really good money to where you don't need gear. I don't know, I know hair can be expensive. I will give you 200 USD to get your hair done like Hugh Hotbar. No. Uh, what if I got it exactly like Hugh Hotbar? I got the same color and everything. And I'm just like, hey guys, I am Jordan Hotbar. He would probably laugh. He'd be like, what the fuck is Jordan doing? Mastery doesn't matter for capturing? Not really, no. Like I could unequip all my gear and still be able to catch the horses. Mastery just matters when like breeding horses. Yeah, or if you do the where you get capture rate close. And then you do the you do this basically, which I don't, it might work, it might not. It was gonna work and then it stopped working. But basically you hit control and then you mouse click on the horse. And your guy will suck on the horse. The spawns on horses are fucked though. Yeah. I've been telling PA they need to buff spawns. Here's a courser for the person who asked if you can catch coursers. Yeah, you can catch a courser. Yeah, they just need to do 5 minutes. 5 minute spawn time, and then people can just get their own channel. Do it as much as they want. Just like grinding. Like imagine if they did that with grinding. You kill the mobs in grinding, and then you have to swap channels every 5 minutes. And grinders compete for spots because they keep swapping channels. It just wouldn't work. Grinders would be pissed. Kill the guy that said he kills T6s and only catches T7s, T8s. That's probably very inefficient. Especially how rare the T7s and T8s are. I've been catching horses for an hour and I only get T6 and T7. Does mastery matter? I don't believe mastery scales the horses. But I also catch a lot of T6s too. See, I feel like people can't do that though, flowing, because it's not going to change anything. Because you still have to wait 5 minutes to swap a channel. Five horses per channel equals 100 mil. 50 horses per hour equals 1 bill plus extra luck. You should be able to catch more than five horses per channel. Yeah, but what if the channel, or what if it's a T6 again, flowing? So like say you kill the horse, you gather, you swap, you come back 45 minutes later and it's still a T6. Kill it again and keep gathering. Yeah, I don't know. Horse catching in sea is so competitive. Not so many channels. Oh yeah. Because you guys only have like 10 channels. You got 16 T8s yesterday. You save them for the event. Yeah, I think I've caught so far like 3 T8s. These channels are always so fucked. Channel 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, what up, Pine? We got Global Lab notes here in 6 minutes. Them are my channels. They've been fucked for like at least 2 hours. There's a guy flowing, he killed my horse, and then he goes to go catch a horse, and then I killed his horse. And then he flagged up and tried to kill me, and I flew away. It was so funny. I'm like, if you're gonna kill my horse, then I'm gonna kill your fucking horse, and then we both don't get a horse. It was so funny. He killed a guy on our shit, took his T8. He was fucking pissed. Yeah, sometimes I'll go to Arsha on this server. Bring out some horse PvP. You might accidentally one tap me, just accidentally. No alt V or whatever. Alt C. Yeah, I like how you used the word accidentally. I might accidentally one tap Jordan. Oops, I accidentally pressed alt C. Sorry, Jordan. You killed your horse on accident? Damn. You have a deck awakening when you capture horses? Just bring. I mean, that's what people used to do at Bear when Bear was super popular. When everyone was gathering Bear, there would be battles at to gather fucking herbs. That was probably the best era of BDO, though. I swear. It was such a good era. Because life skilling was competitive with grinding. So then all this giant wave of grinders came to life skill. And they all wanted to duel for herb spots. It was so fucking funny. Backing Paul up at Bear. I do have a video on alchemy, yeah. It's like beginner to pro alchemy. And I show how to do bediolytics, I'm pretty sure, in alchemy. It's a long video though. I think it's like an hour long. But yeah, I do talk about bediolytics in that video. A lot of alchemy is just buying stuff. Same thing with like cooking. I kind of want to get this level tonight. We're getting really close to Guru 27. We're at 89%. Damn, you gathered 390K today? How many percent per horse? I think I'm getting close to 0.20. I think somewhere around there. I don't know. I really don't pay attention. I just keep catching horses. I just pop a bunch of life XP buffs and just keep catching. But I think I'm getting at least like maybe 12% an hour. If I don't have any like interruptions. Oh, Global Labs. Fuck. Forgot. Yeah, basically what Zent said. Yeah, pre-order bottleneck and gather it. Yep. Fast for the market manipulation. All right, let me swap characters real quick.